Phelps with the ball at the 40, coming down for Bulldogs. Okay, he's going out wide. Oh, hard to handle. Nice job by Taylor Wallace handling the pass. Over to Sullivan, moving it around nicely, taking their time. Over to Phelps. And he's got that hard shot, Bob. So, I mean, he could take right there. Bang. Nice shot.
Top
nice
corner.
shot. Yep,
he's been
top
doing
corner.
it all year, Bill.
You
and,
know,
he's going off to playing college at Bentley next year, and he's been playing 4 years as a varsity starter in Bedford, and he's had a great career, and that's a good way to start off the playoffs for Bedford.
Yep. And, you know, that signature shot of his, I mean, which is a hard shot, and he's worked hard all 4 years for Bedford. As you said, playing all 4 years in the varsity squad, and solid contributions by Phelps. Great shot and great goal for Bedford. Here we are with the face-off.
It's Colin Cashin taking the face-off.
Up.
Up to Aaron Pallas.
Aaron Pallas with the ball. Over to Sullivan. Moving it around nicely. Got Aaron Pallas right there, 21. Up, nice job defensively by Oyster River. And again, Sullivan with that lead. Oh, nice pass. Nice pass by Sullivan. Finished by
Way to go,
Daniel
Danny.
Colella. And again, you know, looking at that assist, that's a great pass right there. A nice execution with Danny Colella. Wow, nice job there.
Looks like Dakota Clark's coming in to take this face-off.
I can't see the number for Oyster River there, but again, nice pass there by Sullivan and nice finish and execution. You know, nice ball movement right there, Bob. You got to love what you see so far.
Yeah, Danny's done a great job setting up behind the net.
Great season. Oh, there you go. Nice hustle with the ground ball. Nice job. Dakota Clark with the ball. Taking his time at the 40. Over to Sullivan at the 30. Moving it nicely. Behind. Oh, right there. Bang! Right there.
Danny,
nice
to Aaron
job,
Pallas.
Aaron Pallas. Wow.
Great shot. Good eyes, Danny.
Wow. That's just a great pass. There's no question about that, where that was going, the back of the net.
Yeah, you know what? I think Oyster River's going to have to, change it up on defense and put some pressure on Dan Colella because he's just sitting up behind the net.
And you know what? Look at the players up there. They attack with the hand on the stick. It kind of says the attitude right now. I mean, they want to get some.
2 minutes off the clock. Try to get one good shot every possession.
And you bring up a good point. Their defensive unit is really working hard out there. I mean, they're getting a lot of time out there. Give them a break a little bit. Nice move right there. Back and forth. But Gardner Gendron, great job defensively, not giving him any of the crease. Wow, nice handle with that ball right there. Oyster River. Wow. Yeah, Oyster River on the score. On the board with that shot. Number 4, Cooper Hoffman from Oyster River. I think that shot maybe caught him by surprise. I don't think it had the velocity he expected, but again, it still made the back of the net, Bob, you know?
Yeah, you know what, Bill, the bounce shots on the turf, it's hard to pick up for a goalie depending on where it hits the ground prior to the net. So he hit the ground far enough out to be able to get in the top corner. It was a good shot.
Yeah, and you know what? Nice working around a lot. Got a lot of players involved with that.
Colin
right
Cashin.
There. Nice job. Colin Cashin with the ball. Wow, nice pass. Over. No angle on that. A nice handle by Sullivan. Wow. Nice job.
Colella over to Sullivan.
Wow. You know what I like about that play? Colella didn't have the angle. I think most people would have taken that shot, you know. He knew he was mature enough saying, I don't have the best angle. My teammate over there, Sullivan, has it. And Sullivan with that great handle on that, with the almost like a hop skip, and shot it in there.
Yeah, he
that's
picked
a
it
great
off the mat pretty well, and then he possessed it, stepped back out. If he didn't have the shot,
up right there.
Yeah, Aaron Pallas has had some good looks today so far. He's had a couple great shots.
Jason Campbell with the ball, one of the senior captains this year for the Bulldogs, moving it around. He's got Phelps there as an option. Nope, on the other side, up to Sullivan. Oh, hard to handle that one. Aaron Pallas with the ball over to Phelps. Wow. What do you say about that, Bob? I mean, do you want to be in the way of that shot? I mean, he didn't even have time to move the stick over on that one, you know?
Dave's a lot of his goals this year from the other wing. He moves down as a midi into that position. And
Yeah,
the
it's almost
guys,
like an extra attack. It's like a
right,
fourth attack, and you know what? They let him get that angle, and you know it isn't a great shot wise as far as what you have for angle, but that's his spot right there, and
that's his
that
spot.
had some pepper on it.
That's his spot. He's about 15 out, and he's got a good look at it, and it seems like he always gets it on the right side of his stick.
Oh, good effort by Cashin right there, coming up with a nice job. Keep going. Michael Vallis with still no handle on it. And the release now. Moving it over. Moving it behind to X. Danny Colella. Wow. Jason Campbell. Nice shot by Danny Colella.
Jason.
Wow. You know, that's just a great, it's almost textbook right there, you know. Move it around. You got to X, and bang, pass it out.
Now, the one thing about these three attackmen have started for Bedford all year, they know where they're going to be at. They know if they don't have the shot, they've got somebody that's going to be open.
Yeah, I haven't seen any real forced shots, and, you know, that's very rare because, you know, let's face it, when you get the ball, you know, the time you have on that ball, what's
20 seconds.
Yeah, so 20 seconds you have to advance the ball, which is a good rule, I think, because it's going to make the play, you know, keep going faster. And there you got Phelps. Wow.
Phelps found Colella right in front of the net all alone.
And
you know, just unselfish play.
Well, very unselfish, you know, and I think that says a lot about the team, Bob. But I think what you said earlier resonates now, and that is Phelps knew where his teammate was right there. He's getting the pressure. He didn't try to force the pass, and you saw Danny there, which I think is a great play.
Soft hands. He was able to put it, you know, just turn around and just go over the top of the goalie.
Soft hands, but that pass was right there. You know, that wasn't a loose pass by any means.
Right. You know, that's the one thing about this team. Very unselfish.
Which is great to see, you know.
Dakota Clark.
Nice job, nice job. There you go. Oh, still non-releasable, which means you can't go past the 30 for the attacks and defense. Right there you go.
Great job, David Lederman on that.
Wow, jumping up high. Sullivan with the goal.
You know, Sullivan found a spot about the 25 that he was able to come across the field. He knew he was wide open. Wallace just looked across the middle of the field.
That's a far shot. That had a nice velocity on there, you know, and that says a lot. I mean, that was going fast, you know, and, you know, right now you're looking at the score 8-1 and you're thinking what they're going to do change maybe defensively. But right now, I mean, I think it's just that the Bedford is just playing superior. That's Sam Stanton, sophomore midfielder for the Bulldogs. Danny behind the net at X, over to Campbell. Good pressure by Oyster River. Sullivan with the ball, over to Phelps. Wow. That's what do you say on that one?
I don't know.
Bob, I checked the net. I think there's a hole in that net on that one.
I don't know if there's much to say. The goalie probably said it all, just having it in his hand just then. He's just walking behind the net saying, oh,
yeah, I mean, he's got that shot, and I think he's you're seeing it today, you know. That's just a great shot to rip it, and a lot of our players have that, you know, ability to score at will, and I think Phelps being one of them.
You know, they've picked the corners today. They've got 9 goals, and 8 or 9 of them are all been in top corner, left or right.
Oh, right there, nice job. 43, Colin Cashin. Over to Wallace.
Bedford's got 3 seconds to go. One more shot. There it is.
Oh, wow.
That's the way to finish off the quarter.
That's a strong message right there for that first quarter.
You know, they had I think the face-off was anywhere between 4 and 6 seconds to go, and they were able to get it down the field for one quick shot. So,
well, it just says a lot about moving it at will. I mean, again, the ball movement is very impressive. And, you know, I think that we're not surprised by what we're seeing against Aiden Conrad for Oyster River, trying to push him out. Looked a little high in that check, but, again, the refs let him go, which is good. Taylor Wallace moving it down. Nice roll dodge. Oyster River doing a good job counter measuring. Danny Colella rolling the crease. Wow.
He walked right in.
You know what?
The slide came late.
I'll tell you, that right there, you can't let someone come in and roll the crease like that. I mean, I'm not trying to draw fingers or point fingers, but if you're defensive, if someone's rolling the crease, you make them pay for that. You tell them, send a message. You're not going to come in here and put a bow on it and let him come in.
He walked right in.
You know?
You can't defensively, you can't let him do it. You know,
Yeah.
that's
And I mean, that's when if you start if you start rolling the crease and you get comfortable, he's going to try that. I think that ball's landing in Goffstown right now, Bob. Good effort.
That was 2 crossbars in a row. So Bedford, they're close in the last couple shots.
All right there, Danny Colella finding the net. It looked like he was faking a low shot there, and he went high in that.
I think when he came around, the defender actually he was able to outrun the defender, but the long pole had a stick over his stick and was holding it down until he turned the corner. And then
Good
he was able to
adjustment,
get
though,
it. Yeah.
by Bedford to see that.
Yeah, once again, though, the no slide from the middle, so Danny was able to walk in and just
Are you
take
surprised at that lack of slide? Because, I mean, you need to make that slide decisive because we saw the other side, no slide. He came around the next one, no slide there. So they're testing both sides, and apparently there's not going to be a lot of sliding today in the right way. All right, so here we go right now.
Jeff Campbell.
Over to Sullivan, back to Danny Colella.
Over to Jason Campbell. Back out top to Aaron Pallas, coming in for a shot. Bottom corner once again. They're hitting all the corners. They got a couple crossbars in a row.
I didn't think he had an angle on that, but apparently he did. I mean, that's a nice placement of a shot, especially running across the field like that.
Yeah, away from the net. He had single coverage. He had a good look at the net, though. And that's the one thing about
And he was winding
game.
up. He's launching that. The
Everybody
rocket was coming.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to ask yourself, what does Oyster River do now with the score at 13-1? Do you look at the ball behind for Bedford? Looks like he might roll. Nope, passing to Danny. Wow.
Danny's wide open, wide open. Great ball movement.
And you know what? Good job drawing the defenseman. Person wide open. You can't be more open than that.
It's unbelievable how wide open they've been. But you know what? Bedford has had a good look every single time down the field. They've moved the ball well.
And you mentioned that
they've
earlier
rotated.
about knowing where your teammates are. But I'm just surprised. As an attackman, you're in that crease. You're going to pay the price. You're going to be, sucking some dirt out of your helmet. And these guys are coming in with you playing the seniors for that long. I mean, that says a lot about the coach and the coaching unit, having the players play like that. It's a big game. It's senior night, and he really made a special night for those families, which I think is great to see. Oh, nice clear right there.
Breakout. Here's Tommy O'Rourke coming over midfield.
Tommy
he's got Sullivan
nice
on the
pass,
wing.
Yep.
Nice pass.
Nice hustle by Tommy O'Rourke. Nice job.
Tyler lined himself up well for the pass. He let Tommy know he was there. Tommy, was able to draw the defender, and he just put it right over his shoulders, right into Tyler's stick. I mean, it was a great
he knew
pass.
where he was going to be. I mean, how many hundreds and hundreds of times have they probably practiced this in practices, Bob? So that Tommy O'Rourke moving the ball up, having some good legs there, making a key pass right there, almost making it easy for Sullivan to launch that.
Yeah, it was. No, defenders, attackmen have been changed up for Bedford. So
some Newcastle characters out there. And it's good, again, seeing those defensive units.
Patrick Simpson over to Sam.
Back
to Patrick. Nice job, Patrick.
Yeah, the goalie,
Pat
the
Simpson.
goalie's trying to, do a little stuff there. But, if you do that, if you're leaving the cage open like that, look what happens. We're going to get on the ball like that.
That was a nice bounce off. Sam took the shot, and Pat was able to just recover quick and get around the corner before any defender walked in.
So we've got some other players coming in there, which is good for the Bulldogs. We've got Todd Glenn coming in, junior midfielder for the Bulldogs. Good contributor for the Bulldogs. We'll see what happens. Take off that pass. You know where it's going to. It's just a question if you're going to get there in time.
So Matt Gerard, you can hear him from across the field, still calling out plays.
Yeah.
He's working on certain sets for this team right now.
Wow.
Great shot, Dakota.
That's a great job. That's a laser shot. I mean, you know what? I don't know how you can save that, the reaction time. I mean, that's just a hard shot.
Yeah, he beat his man. He saw his spot. And once again,
and he took
Bedford's shots are in the corner, hard for the goalie to get. But Dakota took a left-handed shot, running to his left, so it was on his strong side.
You're not planted. You're running with that pass. And I'll tell you, our shots are dead on the money. That's what Gerard has to be happy with.
Right in his face. And, nobody would have scored that goal.
No. So let's see the ride by Bedford. Dakota Clark giving pressure. Wow. I don't know how they snuck that one in there, but again, Oyster River got in the back of the net. So we have 17-2 with 2 minutes left in the ball game. Here we are, 2 minutes left, running clock. All right, we got Todd Glenn with the face-off, and on the wing we have number 36,
David Lederman,
captain, senior captain.
Duncan Kirkpatrick, sophomore, on the other wing. Here,
Yep.
10 seconds to go.
Yep. And that's, they're not going to look for a score. They're just going to kill the clock, sportsmen like they should. You know, you don't want to see any chippy penalties at this point. And that's it. That's the ball game.
Great game.
Yeah, as expected.